Hello, I'm Austin William Davidson. I'm a superhost on Airbnb, and I'm making this video because I wanted to reach out to Brian, Nathan, and Joe, the founders of Airbnb, and I'd like to directly thank you all for creating Airbnb, creating this amazing platform. You've truly changed my life. So I'd like to kind of share my story and how I ended up becoming a host on Airbnb and why I'm so grateful for the platform that you all created. So basically I purchased this house back in 2006. I was in the military at the time, active duty, and was stationed out in Colorado. And so I purchased the house and like many Americans, quickly found the house plunging in value with the housing crisis. And at the same time, life circumstances kind of were exacerbated by a divorce. So I found myself the owner of a house that was deeply underwater with a payment that I couldn't afford on my budget alone. And so because of that, I began looking into different ways to maybe try to hang on to my property. And I had used Airbnb as a guest, and I really liked the idea of Airbnb. And my background, I studied interior design briefly in college. I always had an interest in cultures and different regions of the world. And so I brought all those elements together and was able to kind of create this environment for guests. And I opened my door about 3 years ago. Since that time, I've hosted a little over 2,000 people total, people from 42 different countries around the world, every state in the United States. And I've grown to become one of the most popular and successful Airbnbs in Colorado. And in the process, property values came back. I was able to save my house, and more than that, I was able to really find a rewarding a career or job. It had always been my dream in the military to work abroad, maybe be an embassy worker at some point. And I also have always enjoyed interior design and art. And so being able to bring these different elements together to create this environment has just really been incredibly rewarding. And it's allowed me to keep my property, meet people from all over the world, and just in every perspective, it's just been an absolutely overwhelming positive in my life. And again, I'm so grateful to the founders of the company for creating Airbnb. I'd also like to address this to other viewers as well. Perhaps you're considering becoming a host on Airbnb as well. And all I can say is go for it. Get out there, open up your place, and at this point in 3 years, I've brought in a little over $100,000 in income. So it's definitely a viable source of income, and it's also a great way to just meet people and be a part of the community. The bridges that are torn down between different groups and everything, it's just all part of the whole experience and what makes Airbnb so incredible. So it's something I highly recommend. And if by chance this video is viewed by Brian, Joe, or Nathan, I can tell you that there is no job I would rather have than to be able to work for your company. There's literally no other company on the planet that I would rather be a part of. I understand the hiring process is pretty intense, but in the event that any of y'all see this and be interested in bringing me on board your team, I can guarantee that I would apply the same dedication to work that I used when I was in the military for 6 years, and all of the experience that I've gained as a host to utilize toward your company. If you're interested, contact me through this channel and let me know, and I'd be happy to send out a resume and share more about my background. If perhaps you'd like to have me come be a guest speaker for one of the Airbnb Opens, I would be so honored to be able to share my story and how you basically helped me keep my house and pursue such a job that has been so incredibly rewarding. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been an honor to be able to share my background, a little bit more about my story. I know time is precious, so thanks for watching. And if there's anybody who's watching who's maybe considering being a guest or a host on Airbnb, I strongly encourage you to sign up. It's well worth it. If you'd like a little bit more information directly from a host, reach out to me. I'm always happy to provide free information to anybody who's curious about how the process works. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.